Diddy's everything but a mentor now. He's a groomer who groomed Usher and ultimately just a Bieber now. Well known for his wild parties, the minors are not left out either.
Usher did have a situation, and that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bruh, you know I know. Let me reframe you on something. Remember Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room. Had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fellatio. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right when you was at Diddy camp. Y'all put it together.
And what you mean by Diddy camp?
Remember? He was on one of the talk shows, the white guy with the curly hair. What's his name? The white guy with the curly hair. And he said, yo, would you send your son to Diddy camp? And Usher said, no. Ask him why he won't send him to Diddy camp. But yet and still you praise him.
Damn, man, and you said that, I know you can't go into detail, but you said that it was a situation where Diddy sent him to the hospital?
Let Usher explain that to you. Let Usher mama explain that to you. And the hospital was in Scarsdale, New York.
Now that's one damning revelation. Unsurprisingly, Jen was right about us. You're covering for Diddy in an interview. Usher vividly recalled wild times while living with Diddy. Now his demeanor showed that he's deep into it and wouldn't reveal more than necessary.
To New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
And your
Jodeci,
parents were
Mary
okay?
J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And what kind, do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem. You know, I had like,
What
like
a
living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
He wouldn't send his kid, but he brought Justin Bieber in, and like the groomer did he as it was Justin's turn, he was exposed to a lot of drinking as a teen. People believe that he was raped multiple times at this party too.
Happy birthday, Justin! Happy birthday!
Welcome to the family, John. Hey.
Justin might have gone through lots of traumatic experiences with Daddy. Many speculate that he got out and distanced himself, which led to an awkward meeting the next time they saw each other. This caused a number on Usher. He used to take 14-year-old Usher to wild parties, introducing him to a life of debauchery at such a young age. In a now-deleted live stream, Diddy slipped up and said he and Usher used to sleep together. Now, Puff tried to play it off and claimed that they wrestled over Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot of this.
Man.
Man out. Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16.
Well, apparently Diddy don't discriminate because his son was named in the sexual abuse lawsuit. Now that can only mean one thing: he was grooming his own Dan's son. Two, the question is how far is his limit? It's about Diddy, but now things seem to be expanding to include his son Christian King's lawsuit filed against Diddy's son. I'm going to go through some of it, but what is really striking is some of the crossover and similarity between this lawsuit and the lawsuit that was filed against Diddy by El Rod, filed against Diddy and Cuba Gooding Jar. So let's take a look at the lawsuit against Diddy's son, The Makeup. And this involves allegations of something that happened on a rented yacht. The makeup of the yacht quickly evolved from just defendant's comms and his family to include a constant rotation of suspected sex workers and other A-list celebrities, such as French Montana and actor Cuba Gooding Jar. Did he turn what was sold as a wholesome family excursion into a hedonistic environment? Now, if you go back to that lawsuit filed by Little Rod had said that Diddy had sex workers and endless drugs flowing through the recording sessions at CRS.
You know, Puff is making jokes about how they used to wrestle for the Frosted Flakes in the morning, and
Yeah, I bet they did.
you know,
Somebody frosted somebody frosted somebody flakes. Without the milk.
what do you think it is that keeps Usher from coming out or saying anything?
Because, yo, dog, it's you got to realize in that industry, a lot of people are stand back and say, well, it happened to me. That's how some of them people pay their dues. And the people who don't go down like that don't be as great as the Ushers, as the Diddys. It's a way of passage to certain people in the entertainment business.
With all these people coming out against Diddy, do you think more people are gonna come out?
It's a lot of people that, you got to realize is that everybody think, oh, everybody's coming out now. It's a lot of people that wanted to bring stuff out long time ago, but the lawyers wouldn't take it. The lawyers wouldn't deal with it. Cassie opened up a floodgate for lawyers to look at people's cases now and say, yeah, we might could get some money out of that. We might could do that. Yeah, he did abuse you. Nobody really cared at first. But now they see that a lot of this stuff may have some truth to it, and the people can be.
Puffy flavor.
He's 13 at the time.
Adam, let us hear it. Go back
Yeah,
5
that's what
seconds, please. Go back, because what he called it right there is what's key. Go ahead.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really.
Not really.
Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
13
So nobody
old.
tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking
that's
place,
called rape.
and I didn't necessarily understand.
The makeup of the yacht quickly evolved from just defendant's comms and his family to include a constant rotation of suspected sex workers and other A-list celebrities, such as French Montana and actor Cuba Gooding Jar. did he turn what was sold as a wholesome family excursion into a hedonistic environment. Now, if you go back to that lawsuit filed by Little Rod had said that Diddy had sex workers and endless drugs flowing through the recording sessions at CRS. Let me know your thought about this in comment section below and watch this other video.